Hello everyone, today in this video we have dear Karina. She's a top rated freelancer on Upwork and she's totally a great person, not only as a freelancer but as a whole. So I had the pleasure to work with Karina on another project, but for people who don't know dear Karina, can you please tell us a bit about your background? Where are you located currently and what do you do?
I was born in Poland, haven't been lived there for quite a while. Through my career in marketing, basically I've been working in different jobs at the beginning, just like pursuing on so-called classic corporate experience. But at some point I discovered my big passion to wellness, to health, to longevity. So over time I was like working to kind of create my dream life, which will be like living anywhere that I want, still working, preferably online. It was a journey, but eventually I made it happen. I am currently in Mexico. This is my little paradise that I've been actually looking for a while. I've been traveling also here in Latin American countries, in the US a little bit, looking for the perfect place to live for myself. And yeah, I found it here in Puerto Escondido.
Perfect, thank you. It's a really pleasure to meet you. Now, you mentioned that you wanted to work from anywhere that you want and also to be able to work online and earn money online. What else inspired you or motivated you to pursue a freelancing career?
I don't know if I was like, wake up one day and I thought like, oh, I'm going to be freelancer or something like that. It was more like, what kind of life I want to have, and it was like, okay, I want to be flexible, so I want to be able to move around and change the places to live, and I want to work on the different projects, because like I don't like to have the same tasks every day. I like to diversity within, let's say the same skill set, right? But the diversity of ideas, diversity of projects. So those were the things that I were writing on my a list of the dream job. This kind of like a freelancing option, just like was something that was fitting to these visions.
That is just amazing to hear. So I believe when you started your freelancing career, everything wasn't going the way that you wanted to be. So what were some of the biggest challenges that you faced as a freelancer at the beginning, and how did you overcome those challenges?
So I think for everybody at the beginning, to get the reviews, to get your first project, to get even a first conversation with the client, right? Through the platform. And I think like with everything in life that I've been doing or trying to do is, the word trying is the key word. I think I have a big resilience on like not giving up. And I remember when I logged into Upwork for the first time, yes, I had this like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be working online. And nothing happened. And nothing happened for 2 years, to be honest. Nothing happened for 2 years. When I was in Guatemala, I kind of had the feeling like, okay, let me give it another try. And I accumulate like a lot of the connects, right, to send the proposals. And I said to myself, okay, let me dedicate 2 days and like really treat it as my work, to find the projects, to find work, and spend 8 hours every day to really go through the projects, to apply for something that I'm gonna feel like it's aligned with what I want to do. So like things connected with health, longevity, wellness, diet, nutrition, exercise, and really not just like spam with a template that I have and send everybody the same message, but like really read through the proposal and write something that is like relevant to the job offer. So this is where actually I get my first project at that time, and I get my first reviews, and then it kind of like went a little bit as a snowball.
Fantastic, fantastic. Every bit of information that you just give, it's all full of inspiration. It's all full of tips and tricks for those who want to actually become a freelancer and try this path. Now, you mentioned that it actually took you about 2 years until you start seeing results. Now, for freelancers like me and you, we know that the game of freelancing is all about being consistent and being patient. But these two things, being consistent and patient, requires some discipline, some effort. So how do you keep yourself consistent, and how do you manage to be patient when things are not going the way that you want?
Great question. You know, sometimes I'm meeting people, especially women, and they say like, I want to look like you, I want to live like you, because I'm very like athletic and fit. And I say to them, do you? I'm waking up 5 a.m. I am in the gym at 6 a.m. I don't eat sugar extensively daily. I take care of my sleep. I take care of my supplements. I take care of my leisure time, meditation, my mental health. I'm learning everything every day, something new. I'm working on my mental health, on my leadership skills, on my personal development every day, and I'm committed to do that. So I think like the key is just like also like with Upwork, just like keep trying as much as possible. But you know, people like think about discipline, routine as something that limits their freedom. Actually, that gives you more freedom, because when you know what time you need to wake up, when you have your week plan, when you know what you need to eat, you just have so much more time to be more creative, because you don't need to figure out things all the time. You know that you have your day more or less looking the same way in terms of time management, and you can just focus on the creativity, to collaboration, to learning new things, to like, yeah, just like growing.
There is nothing great that has been achieved easily. So I really admire your lifestyle. Now, as a top-rated freelancer on Upwork who has earned plus $20,000 on the platform, what strategies do you use to attract clients and actually to land projects on Upwork, which is a very highly competitive platform?
Keep your profile updated, which means like applying current projects like a case studies, making sure that your description has potential, you know, KPIs or like you know, requirements for the jobs that you are looking for. So when people are going through your profile, they're gonna see it. Things that you're interested in working with. So for example, I'm more interested in working in health and wellness marketing. So I have those keywords in the first job title, right? And I think something that is also important, optics matter. That means I really took time to make interesting video that is introducing myself, and I was very lucky. I was traveling in Sedona, which is extremely beautiful places, and we're just hiking on the mountain, and I just put my camera over there, and I feel like so inspired by the place. I was dreaming to be in Sedona for such a long time, and I made this dream happen, and I was just like with a smile on my face, like saying like, hi, I work in wellness marketing, and everybody who is more or less in wellness and marketing, they know Sedona, they know about the Sedona, and they know that this place that I am around is this place. So many times I heard from clients, hey, I saw your movie from Sedona, so I thought you're gonna be a good fit, right?
So dear Karina, what is the top advice, what is the most important advice that you could give to people who are wishing to become a freelancer or who want to pursue a career as a freelancer for the future?
Paying attention to the details of how you show up you know, as a freelancer, having this is something that I'm still working on. Like when people ask me about my email marketing, oh my God, I've done it so many times, but I never was screenshotting the results, right? Before and after, right? Or like a landing page also. This is something that I recently, last couple of months, started to do. Like, I want to see the statistic. Those are the emails that my clients were doing. Those are the emails that I am doing. What is the opening rate? What is the click-through rate for the emails, right? I think it's important to work on yourself, to work on your image as a freelancer. That will attract clients. That will also make you feel more confident also in asking more. And also like, just like not giving up, like having little steps every day on keep trying. And
I want to ask our last question. So looking ahead, what are your future goals in your personal life, professional life, or as a freelancer? Is there any milestones that you want to achieve? Is there something particular that you want to achieve, let's say in the next year or in the next 5 years?
I have some goals. I'm really in love in this place in Mexico that I am in. So I have a dream to buy a land over here, you know. So that will be my personal, professional goal. So I love what I'm doing. I love to supporting clients with my marketing strategy. I think I would love to go a little bit more into maybe consultation and strategy than pursuing on a certain content creation things, more like supervising.
This video will be full of inspiration, full of tips, tricks, guides to people who are trying to become a freelancer or who are deciding to become a freelancer. Now, the good news is actually that Karina shares a lot of her journey, a lot of content full of positive energy on her YouTube channel, on her Instagram account. So I will link definitely to her channels in the description below. If you have learned anything from her today on this video, make sure to let her know through her social media. So dear Karina, it was a real pleasure to meet you today. Karina is not only a great freelancer but a great personality as well. So thank you, dear Karina, for your time today.
Thank you, Shayan. Can I have a little final word?
Please.
Yes, so like when
the stage is yours.
So when people ask me who am I, usually I say I am a wellness enchantress. So I say I do everything from the bottom to the top of the wellness industry, which means I am a client of the yoga class, but I also do a yoga class, do the breath work for people, sound healing, and yes, I share all of that also on my social media profiles. And I also have classes wherever I am, so currently here in Mexico, Puerto Escondido. So please, catch up with me on social media, and if you're going to be traveling from Mexico, feel free to send a message and meet me somewhere here for one of the classes that I'm also giving here. So nice to connect to you. Thank you, Shayan, for your work. I've been actually thinking about that so many people probably need to know like how to push through this stuck moments on Upwork, how to push through this moments where we just like feeling frustrated and giving up. So I think it is very important to share that and inspire other people, because people who are like listen to me and like I'm telling them make an Upwork profile, you know, like wherever you think about Upwork, if it's horrible, just do the profile and see what happened. My friend recently did it and she's receiving invitation. She's in Canada. I guess it's like a good location to be, and she see the results and she started to earn money. So just like maybe put your judgment away and just like try, just try. Like you have nothing to lose. Just like an hour or two of making profile, right?
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing your kind words, dear Karina. That's all the goal of this YouTube channel. So I've been a freelancer for 3 years on Upwork, and on this YouTube channel I want to share my knowledge, what I've learned during these 3 years with everyone who wants to become a freelancer. And also during the way I want to ask the opinion, ask the history, ask the experience of great freelancers who achieved great success just like you, to share their journey, to share their experience, to share their thoughts. And I think in this video we really achieved that. So I hope that everyone who watched this video will enjoy it, and also if you enjoy, make Christina know, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to her channel, let us know, and then we will have more videos like this. Thank you, dear Karina.